I'm Amber. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing, watching, critiquing, fangirling, questioning the Zoey 102 trailer. So I loved the Zoey 101 series when I was a kid. I used to watch it all the time, even the reruns. I think I got started with the reruns, and I kind of just started watching the show from there, from where I was at, and then I ended up making it all the way to the finale. Saw all the stuff that was going on in the magazines at that time with Jamie Lynn Spears. Kind of sad that it was ending. It ended. Then we saw the little clip thingy from the future that was released kind of out of nowhere, where Chase and comes out, and then there's Michael, and then they act like they haven't seen each other in forever, and then he talks about the time capsule, which again we haven't heard about in a while. They see Zoe's like actual video and that one. So now we have a reboot coming out. It's a movie. I wish it were a series, but at the same time I'm kind of happy it isn't, because obviously some questionable material has come to light since then about what happened on the set, and I have very strong feelings toward them, very mixed feelings in some instances, things referring to it. But we'll get into it after I critique the trailer. So let's watch that. Okay. They were at a bar, shows Zoey, shows Chase. Chase, don't know the actor's name, but he has aged like, did anybody else have a crush on Chase back in the day? Like, I was so for him and Zoey, but I'm like, deep down, that bushy haired nerd, I feel for him. I feel things. So let's continue. Okay, along with showing that they have like some scenes from the past. Looks like Zoe's getting proposed to. I wonder who this is. He doesn't know her last name. I don't understand why they broke up, so it'll be interesting to see why they broke up, because it was like such a big thing, in the finale. And also, like, they had that like little like bonus episode where they're like, "Are you guys dating?" Where I'm like, I don't understand if it was implying that yes, they're dating now, because at the time I kind of took it as this was before, but Chase wasn't there before. I don't know why I interpreted it like that when I was a kid. I watched it again when I was older, and I still had kind of like that feeling, but like also I was like, okay, this is probably after the fact. But then also it was Stacy. I think it was Stacy, the girl with the cotton swab addiction. Like, she got her lisp. What was I gonna say? Lisp back. And I was like, why? So I assumed it was before, mainly because of her. But yeah. Wait, hold on. Did it say episodes? I thought it was a movie. This is a brand new movie. Oh, 15 years in the making. There's Quinn, and there's Zoey talking to Quinn. Okay, why? Okay. I know the actress who plays Quinn now is a blonde. But I'm like looking at her, and I'm like, I loved Nerdy Quinn, okay? I related and resonated with Nerdy Quinn. Like, she better be some kind of scientist or something, because like, where's Nerdy Quinn? Like, she looks like I don't know what the word is. Like, she went through this whole like a makeover thing or something, and now is this completely different person. So I don't know, but she's getting married to Logan, which is great, because I think I saw like some interview, I don't know when or where, where like someone was like talk. I think it was the actress that played Quinn, and it was like before or when they were in talks for this like potential reboot, and she was like, "Oh, Quinn and Logan probably never made it like through," and I hate it when they do that to characters because I'm like, we were rooting for them and then they kissed and then yes and then endgame and then no, why you break our little hearts like that? So good for them. Also, what's with the phone? I missed, like, did they have pair phones? Were they one of the ones that had pair phones? Okay. Yes. I'm excited. What is with the phones? Look at Chase. Chase is gonna be there. Oh, she has like a little mic, so I don't know what. Maybe she's like a spokesperson for something. I'm hoping she's like this big fancy boss lady. I really do. There's Stacy. Okay. It sounds like there's not really a lisp there. So who knows? I don't know who she's talking to. Zoe's the maid of honor. Obviously, we're not gonna have Victoria Justice because she's doing big time things and everything. So I'm kind of sad about that. Obviously, we're not gonna have Nicole there either because things. And I don't think Dustin's gonna be there, and then I don't know why he would be there because it's like Quinn's wedding, but like it doesn't feel like they're just like all there. I mean, Michael's there, so that's good. But I just feel like the whole gang isn't there if like certain characters aren't there. And I feel like Nicole was such a big character for me, at least in the beginning. So I don't think she would show up, which kind of like makes what happened like with her character going to a boarding school and everything. Like she didn't show up where when Lola came in and everything. That was done for reasons. And so it kind of makes more sense that she's not there. Um, but I really wanted to see Lola because I loved Lola, and so Victoria Justice not being there is a little weird. Um, but I don't know. Maybe there would have been like room for Nicole to come back, but like obviously that's like they can all meet. I always wanted them to all meet. Let me see. Oh, and there she goes. She's interviewing for a boyfriend. Chase, like, I love what they do with his hair. It's like so. It's new, but it's still Chase. And then also like, he just like looks so nerdy. And then Zoe's obviously trying to find like this really good looking guy, and then she finds this guy, and it's just like Chase. I love Chase, but like he's always been a little nerdy. Like, why do you need to find like this really good looking guy? It's just to make him jealous. I know, but like I want to know what happened between them. Why is dude like in nurses gowns? Okay. Attire. Okay, who's this lady that Chase is with? I'm happy for Quinn. She looks so happy. And now we're seeing all this stuff happening. Okay, it looks like this crazy wedding movie, to be honest. Which I guess is what it is. But like, okay, and then I see Mark in the background. Mark is being like caressed by this other lady's. Not Sta- Okay, I thought Mark was with Stacy when I saw like the poster. I was like, that's not happening, right? Like why? But like why is Mark there now that I think about it? I mean, the guy like looks great. But why is he there if it's Quinn's wedding? Like he's her ex-boyfriend now that I'm thinking about it. Um but it looks like this like bridesmaids esque movie. It doesn't feel Zoey 101 to me so far. It just has the characters. All right. Okay, they're on the beach talking. Awesome. Oh, they're holding hands and they're running away. So something's happening here. Like you gave us too much right there with that. But okay, all right, all right, all right. And then there's strippers. There's like what? Okay, and who's this dude? You always talk about high school. Very true, very true. But like, how can we not? they're just like, it's like one big party. Like, and then, no, like, ugh. One of the main reasons why I love Zoey 101 was like the whole campus and everything. It felt so futuresque. It felt so different. I wanted to go to school there. That's what, like, and the characters, were great, but like they added to this whole environment that they were already in. And like I watched the show just to kind of feel that atmosphere. Like taking that away, like taking them away from the school. Like I get it, like they're out of school and everything, but now it just kind of feels like one big party instead of like we're going back to our roots, remembering things. I think that would have been a better approach for this movie. Maybe there is at one point, but it just kind of feels like whole one big, like, we're going out for drinks, it's a wedding, party, like, kind of thing. And it kind of takes away from that feeling. And then it also kind of takes away from the characters because then the characters feel so vastly different. I get that they're adults, but it's like, I didn't see a lot of what made these characters in the TV show. I'm hoping that certain traits or quirky characteristics like are still there, but I don't know. Like obviously, like when you think of kid shows that we used to watch, me, I'm referring to like Sweet Love, Zach and Cody, Drake and Josh, and all that. Like there was this certain flair that they had that we gravitated towards. And Nickelodeon unfortunately had like this very particular flair where it was like sassy and messy and fun and sarcastic, and it just felt very Nickelodeon. I don't know what more to say on that. Obviously things have come to light from behind the scenes that I am not okay with, and it makes me feel bad for liking these shows. But obviously, they're a part of my childhood, and I love them, and I will always love them. Do I like what certain actors and or producers and or directors or writers did? No, of course I don't. But I can't just like exclude something that was so crucial to my childhood. So of course I want to watch it, and I probably am, but I'm going to have that in the back of my mind because I'm not okay with that. And I would never like support that. So it's like this whole conflicting thing because it's like I I don't support that. But in wanting to see what's going to come out of this movie, like I feel like I'm supporting that, but I'm not supporting them. I'm supporting my childhood, comforting my inner child. But then I see what this movie kind of entails, and I'm just kind of like, maybe I don't want to watch it. I don't know. It's obviously very hard when it comes to this. And there's so much ickiness in the feeling of it. And obviously, somebody can be just like, well, then just don't watch it because then you are supporting it. And I think when at least it comes from people who gravitated so much towards the show and it meant so much to them, it's just very, very hard. I think things are easier to let go sometimes. And this is just one of those things where it's like, it's a whole crazy conversation and a whole crazy bunch of things. The actress that played Nicole Alexa Nicholas, like she talks about bullying on the set, and how she was treated by the main person who was basically creating these shows and everything. And now she advocates for people who were treated this way for showbiz, the Nickelodeon network, from all those things. And it's really sad to think that that is now attached to shows that I used to watch and my childhood. Um, so, those are my feelings about all that, and I don't know exactly like how to approach it. It's just kind of like, well, now what we gonna do? But I do think I'm gonna watch it just because of that. But That being said, I think that a lot of stuff happening with Nickelodeon is just insane. And there's a lot of he said, she said, she said, she said. Um, and like it's clear that there was issues going on, and I don't think from the characters that I'm seeing in the new Zoey 101 reboot that they have told fully the truth of a lot of things, which also is very hard. Again, makes it very hard to watch this movie. I just feel like there's certain things that haven't came to light, and I keep hearing Nicole say her story over and over again. Nicole, Alexa Nicholas, keep telling her story over and over again, and then like it obviously shines bad light on these actors and Nickelodeon, and um, they were kids at the time. Like, an apology should have been said already. Like, they're full grown adults already. Like, this is this is too much of a grudge for whatever happened to still be being held. So, like, it's just all crazy. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll review the movie once I watch it. Okay, bye.